There's been a lot of FaZe Clan drama going on recently, especially this past year. It just hasn't been their year. If you take a look at this little graph here, it just tells you the whole story. It paints the picture for you of just how pathetic it's been. It might look like a fun roller coaster, but it's not one you're gonna want to ride. That's just a little slope of misery. But I'm not here to read a eulogy. This isn't a funeral, although FaZe's stock is pretty much almost dead. I'm talking about a different drama today regarding FaZe Clan, and it happened not too long ago when they signed Grace Van Dien, which is the actor from Stranger Things. She played Chrissy, who didn't exactly wake up, and they decided to sign her on the team because if you didn't know, aside from being an actress, she also does stream quite frequently, playing games like Valorant. And this sparked a bit of a controversial flame because a couple days or maybe a week or so before this, FaZe Rain came out saying that FaZe Clan was about to sign her, and the only reason they were going to sign her is because she was in an episode of Stranger Things, and that basically FaZe Clan doesn't care about their core group and the core beliefs they were founded on anymore, and they just want to try to be this like celebrity mainstream kind of organization, which definitely seems like the case because if you go to their website and look at who is on their roster, they got people like Brawny. I've seen him stream like once or twice with Aiden Ross. And then if you keep going down, they got Lil Yachty. And they even signed Snoop Dogg, who recently left FaZe Clan. He was in it for a little bit over a year, and then he stepped down. He was on like the board or something. And Snoop Dogg, he has more stream time when he wasn't in the chair doing anything than when he was actually sitting in the chair playing the game, actively streaming. FaZe Clan has just been on a downward slope for a very long time is my point, and for some reason people took way more harshly to them signing Grace Van Dien than they did any of those other celebrities who don't align with their core beliefs. And at least in Grace Van Dien's case, she actively streams on Twitch. Like, she streams quite a bit. I would say she's more streamer than actor at this point because she had a little minor role in Stranger Things, but it's obvious that she puts a lot more effort into her streaming career. So, you know, it's a good signing for her, happy for her, not so happy about the response, because ever since this, it's been nothing but drama. And I hate the word drama. It feels like I'm throwing up in my mouth every time I say it. Cat's back there meowing. He has something to say on this matter. He loves drama. He loves drama, don't you? I guess he's just going to be mysteriously lurking in the background like Batman while I record this, so... Anyways, this is a clip of her responding to FaZe Rain's comments on her being signed to FaZe Clan.
I think the thing that is making people upset about me signing with FaZe is because FaZe Rain said that the only reason I was signed with FaZe is because I was on Stranger Things. I'm sorry, sir. Were you in the meeting with us? Were you there? No, I've never fucking met you.
Be main.
And that is not why FaZe signed me.
Sorry I didn't give you a jump scare warning for the Valorant gameplay. I know that could be quite frightening to some people, quite disgusting, but regardless, sorry for the bad joke there. But like I said, FaZe Rain is saying the only reason she got signed, the sole reason she's on FaZe Clan is because she was on Stranger Things. And in a clip on the same stream, I believe, she says that the reason she got the interview was because of her role on Stranger Things, but it's not the full reason why she got signed. And I think that pretty much makes sense because yes, her being on Stranger Things did get her a lot of attention, a lot of eyes on her for potential opportunities like this, but her streaming career and the effort she's been putting into content creation was what sealed the deal and made her get signed because they seen she actually puts effort into it. And, you know, I don't know if she's a good content creator because I don't watch her, but I do see that she's doing a lot of things. She collabs a lot with OTK members and puts a lot of hours into streaming. But this wouldn't be internet drama if there wasn't a response to the response. And here's FaZe Rain responding to her responding to him.
Oh, all the PR bullshit they told you, like, yeah, we want to build around women and give them a space in the community so they feel like accepted. It's a male-dominated industry. If we put in women, yeah, girl rules. Shut the fuck up, bro.
So, get fucking wrecked. to everyone saying that. And
I just can't compete with that, man. I can't. She roasted me. It's over. Grace, I'm sorry. All I want to say is you're gold in Valorant. You make Stranger Things your entire personality, even though you're only on one episode. You found out about Twitch through Tumblr. Not only have you not hit a trick shot, but you don't even know what the fuck that is. When you were still playing with Barbies, I made my first million out of this industry. And on top of it, you're excruciatingly mid who I would never let touch me on my drunkest night.
So Rain's response there was a bit more harsh than Grace's initial response to his response. It's a bit of responseception here, because she was just defending herself against these allegations you're putting against her, saying that the sole reason she has a career online is because of Stranger Things. And she was like, no, it's not. And then you respond to her saying, get wrecked, which it's cringe or whatever, but you respond by saying all these insane things, and then you end it off by saying that she's insanely mid and you wouldn't let her touch you on your drunkest night. That's like some real elementary school playground behavior right there. Like, you just turned this thing into an argument that it didn't have to be by insulting them when there didn't need to be an insult. I just think Rain's response here was insanely immature and very uncalled for, and he actually did respond to this, which was Jake Lucky's tweet about it, saying, I agree with you, I actually feel really bad, I wasn't being serious and I shouldn't have said that last part. I edited it out at first, but it just didn't hit without it, LMFAO. I already contacted Grace and I'm gonna talk to her and apologize. I have zero problems with her, she's not the problem, and I don't want anyone thinking that or any of this to distract what the real point of all this is. And I will say that that he was coming out in the public saying things about FaZe, how they're shady and they don't like they're not respecting their OG members, they only care about making money, yada yada yada, etc, etc, etc. But you kind of you kind of are making this situation feel like it is Grace's problem. You should have been a bit more clear about that from the start, because you inadvertently or whatever have sent a little hate raid, a little mob against Grace, thinking that she doesn't deserve being on FaZe because she was only on Stranger Things for one episode. But anyways, it wouldn't be an internet drama if there wasn't a response to the response of the response of the response. I don't even know if I said that right, but she responded to that response that I just showed you.
he says that I don't even know what a trick shot is. You're right, I don't. And I know that that's kind of what you're known for, but I know you, Rain, as the person who almost overdosed on a live stream.
So she decided to go and make this situation not better whatsoever by also basically just name calling him back. He insulted her, now she's coming back with the insults. She's fighting fire with fire, which isn't exactly the best way to go about it. Not the most mature way. Maybe it makes you feel better in the moment, naturally, because if someone calls you a poopy head, you want to call him a poopy head back, and maybe even double up on it and call him something else. At this point, it's just so immature from both of them. It really does feel like a lunch table argument that they would have in middle school. Like, oh, you only had this happen because you were on this TV show. Well, you overdosed on a live stream. Quite the intellectual debate we're having here. And I know that she's not the one who started it, but she's adding fuel to the fire and just making this a lose-lose situation for everyone involved. Anyways, that's it for another episode of dumb internet drama. I really thought this one was horrible. It was a pain to get through. I just had nothing else to talk about, and I felt like rambling about something, so that's what you get. I'll catch you in the next one.